Welcome to Rogers as you follow Shane Bieber out to the mound live here at Rogers Center. Again, it took a little bit longer than anyone would have hoped, but if they get a healthy, effective Shane Bieber for what is in effect now the second half of the season, we're almost to the midway point, that is a huge boost for these Toronto Blue Jays.
31-year-old making his first start of his 9th major league season. You might see a little bit of gold on that brown glove. Yes, he is a tremendous fielder.
No Jeremy Pena. Remember, he left the game with a hamstring issue last night. Jose Altuve is up in the leadoff spot today.
And he hits the ball hard into left center field. That's going to be down for a hit. Sanchez will watch it go by him and to the wall. Jose Altuve leads off the game with a double. Good start for the Astros.
Just like riding a bike. Jose Altuve back at the top of the lineup.
And there is one away. That'll bring up Christian Walker, right-handed hitting first baseman.
Oh, and bouncing in there. Altuve is going to try to go to third, and he's going to get there. Valenzuela claiming interference, but Christian Walker just held his ground. He didn't move. Valenzuela just ran into him as Brandon, the rookie catcher, having a word with the home plate umpire, Brian Walsh, but a good no call.
Got him. Got him to chase a change down, a big strikeout for out number 2.
You know, Dan, that was his third changeup of the sequence to Christian Walker. Typically stays four-seam slider.
So 2-out runner at third for Isaac Paredes, right-handed hitting third baseman. RBI single in the first inning yesterday.
That one is towards the middle and through past the diving Luis Arias. And Isaac Paredes has given the Astros a 1-0 lead in back-to-back games with an RBI single.
Good job by Isaac, using the big part of the field, going right back up the middle. That was a cutter that he pulled off of earlier. He stays on this one, just takes it right back up the middle, just to the left of the second base bag. Arias gave it an effort, just not able to get there, and it ends up being an RBI knock for Isaac.
And an 8-game hitting streak now for Paredes. Peter Lambert on the mound today for Houston, and what a ride it has been for him in the month of June. You see his overall record. He has won 4 in a row. He's 4-0 here, and he gets Springer swinging on the slider to start this one. Peter Lambert picking up where he left off with the Tigers, getting a strikeout to start this one. So after Lambert didn't walk anybody in his last 2 starts, now walks back-to-back hitters here to load the bases.
Blue Jays are doing a great job elevating that pitch count. Lambert already at 23 pitches.
And the lefty bat of Dalton Varsho comes to the plate.
Swing and a miss. Went up the ladder with the heater. Varsho down on strikes, and the side is retired. But a laborious first inning for Lambert. Throws 29 pitches, leaves the bases loaded.
Popped up first base side on the dirt. Vladdy now looking up into the sunshine, calling everybody off, and right toward the line, makes the grab and sits down the Astros.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Shane Bieber. And after 1.5, Astros 1, Blue Jays nothing.
And this inning starts with a seeing eye base hit by Luis Arias in his first at-bat as a Blue Jay.
Now you have Miles Straw standing at first base, 1 out in the innings.
For Andres Jimenez.
Fastball hit hard down the right field line. A fair ball. Straw racing to third. He'll be held. It's a double for Jimenez.
Just 1 out, and your leadoff hitter coming up to the plate. You can't be too aggressive.
Springer with 21 runs batted in this season, and certainly has been swinging a hot stick.
Towards short, caught on the line by Delgado. Raynell goes down to a knee to make sure he secured that. That's a big out for Lambert, getting the out without a run scoring.
Ball hung up just long enough for Raynell to get underneath it.
So 2 out now. Still runners at second and third for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who flied out his first time.
Now Vlad hits it sharply, but a diving catch by Isaac Paredes to end the inning. Guerrero fires his helmet away in frustration. A line drive caught by the Astros third baseman.
Peter Lambert getting a little help from his friends to get out of the inning. Blue Jays strand 2 in scoring position. And we go to the third inning.
Delgado is able to muscle one to fall in front of the right fielder Straw, and it's a leadoff single here in the third.
Astros getting the leadoff man on. 2 of the 3 innings so far against Bieber put the pressure on him.
Here's Altuve. He doubled to start the ball game into the left center field gap.
Down to third. Nice play, Okamoto. And they'll turn the double play. Boy, that was not routine. A tricky hop, and Kaz Okamoto made a very nice play to start it.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Yordan skies one into left center field. Did he get all of it? Dalton Varsho to the wall. He will reach up. It's off the wall and in play. Yordan with a double, his 16th of the year, as he hit one off the wall in left center that Varsho had a long way to go. Sanchez was backing him up, but Sanchez might have had a better line on it as that ball tailed towards left field.
As Walker rips one on the ground, out to short, scooped up by Jimenez, over to first to record the out and sit down the Astros.
F9, there's 1 out. It's Yainer Diaz's turn.
And This ball hit well to left field. Yainer Diaz bidding for home run number 3, and he's got it. Into the bullpen, Yainer Diaz hits one out, and the Astros take a 2-0 lead.
Ooh, it's almost happy hour, so guess what? We got ourselves a Yainer bomb. Oh boy, Yainer, we see you. He got a cutter up and away, and he got around that, hit that well, 106.3 with those arms extended.
Yainer Diaz picking on a first pitch that he saw in this 4th inning and sends one out to left. Now Cam Smith the batter.
2-2 pitch is whacked. That one's hit real well. Varsho going back, and she's gone. Cam Smith makes it back-to-back for the Astros, and it's 3-0 on a couple of very hard-hit balls.
That was 436 feet just to the left of straightaway center field. That is big boy territory. When Cam hits him, he hits him far.
And that's what gets you so excited about Cam, just to make a little more consistent contact because of how much is in there. So back-to-back homers, it's 3-0. First pitch to Trammell is a strike. Trammell flew out to right field his last time up.
Hey,
oh my goodness, this ball's launched deep to right field. The top deck of the stadium for Taylor Trammell.
Even Jordan's impressed.
Goodness. Wow. Back to back to back, and that one ended up in the top deck of the stadium. 4-0 Astros.
Astros testing the limits of the Rogers Center. That was into the upper tank. TT with the tank. Somehow shorter than Cam's shot, but that was awesome.
That was shorter than Cam's.
421 to the upper tank somehow. What in the world?
As Houston now has runners on the corners, trying to keep this inning going and keep the rally going, already up by 4.
And that might do it for Bieber, with Yordan Alvarez coming to the plate. 30 pitches this inning for the right-hander.
And the hits just keep on coming for the Astros here in the top of the 4th inning. And it looks like the skipper's coming out right now. John Schneider is making his way to the mound, and Shane Bieber, in his return to the big leagues, will not get through 4 innings here today. Meanwhile, an intentional walk to Yordan Alvarez put him on to load the bases and take their chances with Christian Walker.
Yeah, this is the right move. Righty's just 9 for 54 off of Nance. Lefty's much, much better.
And this one is ripped out to left field. On the track, looking up for the baseball, finding it is Jesus Sanchez to secure the baseball. Off the bat, I'm sure a lot of people in this building thought that could have been a grand slam, but it's a long out to end the inning. Bottom of the 4th inning, and the Blue Jays looking to put a couple on the board at the very least, see if they can come back in this ball game down 4-0.
Now he clubs one down the right field line and into the corner. In there for extra bases, Varsho into second with a leadoff double.
Dalton Varsho with a great way to start this potential comeback bid.
Yeah, this is a good start to this inning. You want to start to chip away.
It brings up Luis Urias, who had a base hit in his first at-bat as a Blue Jay.
As he launches one deep to left field, it is gone. And welcome to Toronto, Mr. Urias, a 2-run shot to cut that deficit in half.
He has that pull side power, catches a slider out in front that's hanging from Lambert, and is able to send life right back into that Blue Jays dugout. Batting 1,000 in 2026.
He has made a lot of new friends in the last couple of hours.
It brings up George Springer now with 1 out in the 4th inning, and the Blue Jays trailing 4-2. Straw at first.
Trying to hold up, and he goes too far. That's a strikeout for Lambert. Strikeout number 5 on the day. And a second out of the inning.
So this brings Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to the plate.
Got him. Strike 3. Guerrero goes down on strikes as he slams his bat and helmet down, and that'll do it for the Blue Jays here in the 4th inning. They strand another.
Bottom of the 7th inning, and the Blue Jays trailing 4-2. Kazuma Okamoto at the plate, and he rips one into right field, opposite field, base hit to start off this 7th inning.
Tried to elevate with that fastball at 94 miles an hour. They did elevate, but Okamoto with a good 2-strike approach.
It'll bring up another lefty bat for Dalton Varsho, who's had a monster day with a couple of doubles.
He's got the power to drive it out to the pull side. Tie game! What a day for Varsho.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Knew he was going to get change up. The first pitch was a change up, took it for a ball.
Gets the hanging changeup. That's the mistake that you need to do damage on. If you're the Blue Jays, if you're trying to get back in this thing and potentially get back to a World Series, when pitchers make mistakes, you have to make them pay. Dalton Varsho did that right there. What a swing for him. What a moment. That's got to feel good putting on that home run jacket.
How do you not love Dalton Varsho? A couple of home runs in the last 3 games. Jeff Hoffman into the ball game now for Toronto, taking over with runners at first and second for the Astros. And just 1 out here in the top of the 8th inning. Jeremy Pena into the ball game as a pinch hitter for Taylor Trammell.
Up and in to load the bases. Bryce Matthews will hit here. The bases loaded, tie game in the 8th inning.
And he got him for out number 2.
Well, he's able to take advantage of a younger player with a bit of a mistake. This breaking ball backs up just a little bit, but I think the velocity and the location of the fastball up took him just slightly off of that hanger.
Delgado looking to come through. Both of Delgado's hits have been pulled to right field.
And this one popped up into shallow left field, ranging back. Okamoto reaches up and makes the grab. An over-the-shoulder catch, a tough one for Kaz, but he made it look easy. And the Blue Jays get out of a jam, leaving 3 Astros on base. To the bottom of the 8th we go. Former Blue Jay Nate Pearson into the ball game for the Astros. He will take over here on the mound in a 4-4 ball game. Inside with the sinker at 98. Pearson walks Springer. The Jays have a runner.
Vlad Guerrero Jr. watches the pitch bounce away from Christian Vasquez. The wild pitch will send George Springer to second. He'll be in scoring position with 1 out.
There's a slider pulled down and away from Pearson. Vasquez can't get the glove over there to catch it.
Out in front of the mound. Pearson pulls his first baseman off the bag. He had all kinds of time and could not get it to Walker, and it's 1st and 3rd.
That was unfortunate. Talk about unforced errors. This is one of them. That ball rolled back. Vladdy not running all that hard.
So now 1st and 3rd with 1 out, and Jesus Sanchez the batter. Swinging a foul tip strikeout. That's out number 2 in the inning. Vladdy was running on the pitch, so he takes second. So now 2 in scoring position, but Pearson with a big 2nd out.
Runners at 2nd and 3rd for Kazuma Okamoto.
And he lines one into left for a base hit. In comes Springer. In comes Guerrero. And Okamoto has done it again. A 100-mile-an-hour fastball that Kaz Okamoto turned around and lined hard into left, and it is 6-4 Blue Jays.
RBIs 47 and 48. Where would the Blue Jays be without this guy? Clutch. Always ready for the fastball.
And after the Okamoto 2-run single, a 2-run lead, and Tyler Rogers is on here in the 9th inning.
Lifted over the second baseman Arias and into center, a base hit for Altuve. And that smack toward left center. Snyder stumbles and off the plate on a bounce. So the Astros have 2 men on.
Now the Astros have the bases loaded. Paredes with his 2nd hit of the game. Tying run now at 2nd. Go-ahead run on base as well. So now base is filled with Astros for Joey Loperfido. What happened?
That's catcher's interference.
Catcher's interference should score the run. Catcher's interference called on Valenzuela. It was a check swing. The ball moved in front of the plate. There was no initial signal. And then finally, Brian Walsh calls catcher's interference. That'll make it a 1-run game. Cam today, infield single and a long home run. He's 2 for 4. And he hits the ball deep to left field. On towards the line comes Schneider, tagging is Alvarez. We're going to be tied at 6. Alvarez crosses the plate. Cam Smith with a sacrifice fly.
First pitch swinging, high chopper out towards second. Arias picks it up, quickly whips it to first, and they get Pena by a half a step.
3-2 to Lucas. Swing and a foul tip held on to by Vasquez. Side retired. A 1-2-3 9th for Josh Hader.
So neither team able to score in the 10th inning, and it's on to inning number 11. Braden Fisher is back out there to work his 2nd inning out of the bullpen after doing a great job in the top half of the 10th.
And you're not going to believe this, but Yordan Alvarez was just intentionally walked.
Swing and a miss. Fisher strikes him out for out number 1.
Walker just struck out. Isaac Paredes at the plate now. 1 out, 1st and 2nd for the Astros.
Got it. 2 down.
Don't let the baby face fool you on Braden Fisher. He's not going to show a ton of emotion, but trust me, folks, there's a ton of fire in that belly, and he's a competitor.
And there are two out here in the top of the 11th. It's still 2 men on for the Astros, and Joey Loperfido standing in. Loperfido pinch hit in the 9th and reached on catcher's interference with the bases loaded. That's how the Astros got the first of their 2 runs in the 9th.
Joey skies one deep down the line in right. Does it stay fair? It does! 3-run home run! Joey Loperfido returns to Toronto and has the biggest swing of the series for the Astros.
J-Lo with some revenge gets the breaking ball down and scoops it up out of here, keeping it fair.
First home run of the year could not come at a better time.
The former Blue Jay comes back to Toronto and hits a tie-breaking 3-run homer here in the 11th.
It brings up Kazuma Okamoto now, 2 for 3 this afternoon, with Vladdy at second.
And a base hit into left field, and it's going all the way to the wall. Guerrero is in to score. Okamoto will head back to first, but another big hit, an RBI single, and it's 9-7.
Dalton Varsho has 3 hits in this ball game, a couple of doubles and a home run. Let's see if he has another one in him.
Broken bat looper towards Altuve. He fields it on a hop. His throw in time to get Varsho, and the Astros win it 9-7 in 11 innings. What a win to take the middle game of this 3-game series. Joey Loperfido and Logan Van Wy, 2 heroes tonight for the Astros.